Hey everyone, it's Eva, and if you're new to the channel, hello, my name is Eva, obviously that's my channel name. And all I do here is fashion related stuff / any other fun stuff that I feel like sharing with you guys. Alright, so I think that we've all been on Pinterest and we've all seen these weird fashion hacks types of DIY things. Where it's like, it looks possible, but I don't know if it's possible because things on the internet nowadays you can't really trust at all, because we've all seen those attempts at Pinterest things and some things just don't turn out as pictures because, I don't know, it's just rumors spread around and then like the directions get skewed. I don't really know what goes on there, but something always goes wrong. And I have a lot of DIYs that I actually want to try from Pinterest, and I figured I'd test them out with you guys. I chose things that I seemed were going to be realistic just because I didn't want to choose bad things for the purpose of, you know, just having clickbait thumbnail titles. Plus, a lot of these things I wanted in my closet anyway, so I was like, alright, I don't mind spending money just to make this. Except for one thing actually, just because I'm not 100% sure if it's gonna work. It's a lot less than 50% that I feel like it's gonna work. But yeah, besides that, the other two, I didn't mind spending money on. Okay, so the first Pinterest DIY is one that's super simple and I was like, looks pretty realistic. And it's basically taking a tank top of some sort that I'm assuming has to be long, and that's exactly what I looked for, and stretchy as well. And basically all you do is just cut out like panty type of shape at the bottom, sew up the crotch, and you have a, what do you call that, like a jumpsuit type of thing? Well, I went to Value Village and I got a long tank top over here that's super stretchy. It's a little low cut if you stretch it, but it's fine. It doesn't show my boobs when I stretch it down, and I don't think you're gonna see it when I put it on either. I hope not anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna just tilt the camera down and we're gonna work on this together. Alright, so I have this tank top right here. It is a size large, and that's how I got one that was seemingly long enough, at least I thought, when I tried it on. And so basically all you're supposed to do is just take a pair of panties or a bathing suit or something like that and just lay it on the bottom, and then after that you're supposed to just cut it out and then sew the bottom over here. So simple, supposedly that's all it takes. So let's just see what happens. So let's trim this part off right here. Well, the front and the back are not aligned clearly, because I'm really good at this. I know you can also make this a thong at the back, and that's why people choose to have thong jumpsuits, but for now we're just gonna go with this to see how it works, how it is, and whether or not it's going to be good. Snip snip, come on, snip snip. Right, and the other side. Cool. So that's definitely not the smoothest cutting, but it's fine because this material doesn't fray anyways, so that's why I kind of really liked it. And now we gotta cut out the front because obviously we don't want it scrunching up at the front and making it look really awkward. So I'm just gonna cut along this part and make it thinner for one side. I'm just gonna wing it. This material is surprisingly really hard to cut. Or maybe I'm just really bad at scissors. Great, amazing, fantastic, that looks awful. And now for the other side. Okay, look, it looks kind of even. Alrighty, great. It's starting to look like a jumpsuit. Now supposedly, all you have to do is just attach these two ends somehow, and I'm probably going to sew it. So let's flip it inside out and just sew the two ends together. And it's supposed to be as simple as that. You have a jumpsuit, but we'll see what it looks like. I'm sure you're supposed to hem the sides as well, but I don't really want to do that, and they didn't include that instructions, so we're just gonna do that. I'm also really bad at hand sewing, you all know that, but we're just gonna go with this just to have it attached. I'm probably gonna do this rough really quickly because I'm not about spending a lot of time doing this if it's not gonna look good. I'll probably go in and reinforce the stitches later if it does actually end up looking good and like a proper jumpsuit. I mean, realistically, if this works, this would be a really affordable way to get a bunch of them, because I feel like a lot of jumpsuits tend to be really expensive for some reason, even though they aren't really like super detailed or extravagant pieces, and they're just the basics pretty much. Alright, and now we're going to knot this. Okay, and because I'm really bad at cutting and the edges are not cute, I'm just going to stretch out this fabric because it is stretchy. So I'm assuming that it's just gonna fold up by itself and kind of make its own hem without me having to sew it. So okay, that backfired, but basically if it looks good at the end, just hem it. So this one's done with, and I'm gonna try it on at the end of the video after I'm done dealing with the other one, and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, so next Pinterest DIY that I want to test out is turning leggings into some type of tight long sleeve top. And it seemed really interesting because first it was no-sew, so that means easy peasy, don't really need any technique, you just need a pair of scissors. And second of all, I didn't really have much open it because I'm like, that's gonna be really weird to have like a seam down the middle. So when I went to Value Village, I pretty much just picked up the cheapest leggings because I was like, I don't think it's gonna work. And these are not my choice of leggings that I would wear, but they were the cheapest ones. They were $4. All the other black ones were around like $7, and I was like, well, let's not do that. And if you guys did watch my thrifting video, the one where you thrifted with me and I filmed everything, you guys would have seen my whole decision making on this. Okay, so I have these leggings, and oh, looks like these leggings have a hole in the back that was stitched up. Alright, and let's just go into this process because it's supposed to be really easy. You just have to cut a circle out. Okay, so here are the leggings, and supposedly all you're supposed to do is just cut like a circle out of the crotch, and it's supposed to be the neck hole, and you're supposed to have a long sleeve shirt. And looking at these leggings now, I think you're gonna have to have high-waisted leggings, or else it's going to be quite the cropped shirts, because this is basically supposed to be your waist area. Okay, so I'm not really sure how big of a hole you're supposed to crop out. I'm gonna start with something that looks like my head is going to fit out of. So something like this. Looks like good a size. Let's just cut and see what happens. Also, the more I look at these leggings, the more I feel like this isn't gonna work out because these are pretty thick arms. Alright, these scissors are really bad for cutting. Okay, well, that's the circle cut out for my head, and I don't know how this is going to look. Oh, actually, it looks like it's not bad. I feel like there's going to be quite a few ruffles here though, but supposedly that's the shirt right there. So I guess we'll try this on at the end, and we're gonna see how all these DIYs work out. Okay, so lastly is a DIY that's been around the internet for a very, very long time. Like probably back to like maybe MySpace days, I don't know. But I've never actually tried it out, I've just seen it everywhere. Did I just get lipstick everywhere? No, okay, I'm good, I'm safe. Okay, but all it is taking a men's dress shirt of some kind and tying it in a very specific way to make it into a dress. Now, there are many ways that you can wear a dress shirt as a dress without even like folding it and tying it in that complicated way, but I just want to try this because it looked cool, it looked complicated, it looked like a challenge, so we're gonna do it. Alright, and I think I'm going to try this out first, and then we're going to try out the other two and see how it works out and whether or not these DIYs work. I have a video pulled up over there, and apparently you're supposed to start off by buttoning this up, which, I don't know, it's like I feel like maybe sometimes the size of the dress shirts might take into account of whether or not this is going to button up properly, and that's not buttoned up evenly at all. I think I may need a bigger dress shirt for this because this is going to be really short of a dress. Yeah, I can't button that up. Okay, so I have this one. Yeah, no, that's really loose then. How are you supposed to know what size dress shirt you're supposed to get? Like, that's not even dress length. I think I might have a bigger dress shirt, hold on. Okay, so this is a dress shirt from the thrift store, and I think it's a longer one, so let's just go with that. Let me just unbutton these. Does anybody else hate buttons? I really hate buttons on shirts. They're really annoying. According to the video, you're supposed to put the collar back, put this under here. It looks like it's still gonna be real short. And then you're supposed to button it up right here at your breast. Okay, so I have that buttoned up. It's a little tight. Let me just see if I can pull this. Nope, 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 that's not happening. Alright then, you're gonna want quite a larger shirt and just hope that like it's gonna fit perfectly around your breasts, because other than that, I don't know how else you're supposed to button it up. I didn't even button that up evenly, did I? Nope, this is why I hate buttons. Okay, well I haven't even, except you can really pull this off. Like, how are you supposed to know if the dress shirt fits properly? Maybe is the bow supposed to keep it up? Like, I don't know. Okay, well anyways, we're gonna roll with this. In the video, you don't button it up at all. They actually wrap one side against the other. Oh god, I'm gonna need you need a really big shirt for this, or one that's not gonna be your size at all. And then it looks like they go around the back and tie it in the front. There's no way, these are way too short, hold on. Let's improvise. Let's improvise and tie it at the front. Like, this is coming off. I don't know if this is going to work. Okay, and then you're supposed to tie a cute little bow, and that's supposed to make everything okay. Okay, this looks really weird unbuttoned. I think she had much larger of a shirt than her size, and that's why it looked okay to me not buttoned, but this is probably the largest dress shirt that I own. Okay, well, I think this is a cute baby doll type of shirt, and I don't know if this is the best type of DIY. You kind of just need to find the perfect dress shirt. It's not as easy in terms of finding the perfect dress shirt. Other than that, folding it up and like wrapping it around is really easy. It's just because this isn't the perfect size to my body shape, obviously it just keeps slipping down. Like, look. That's so easy to slip down. You need to find one with buttons that perfectly align right here. And at that point, I feel like you might as well just like DIY a dress shirt dress, because this is a pain in the butt to find like the perfect size dress shirts. I've tried multiple ones. It is really cute though, I would have to say. It's a cute baby doll top, and maybe it'll be a cute dress. This part does look a little funny though around your boobs because it's kind of pointy right here. So what do you guys think? Have you guys tried this DIY before? Did it work out for you guys? I wonder if a lot of people have tried it because it's so easy access supposedly to try. All you need is a men's dress shirt. I would probably give this DIY like a 5 out of 10. Okay, so now we're done with this. Ugh, my wrist hurt from like buttoning it, but we're gonna try out the other 2 DIYs and see how they turned out. Okay, so next thing we're gonna try out are these leggings that we cut a hole out of the crotch. So let's see if this is going to be a cute top or not. I don't know which way you're supposed to wear it. I'm assuming it doesn't really matter because no matter what, there's gonna be a seam here and a seam here down the middle. So let's just try it on and see what happens. I don't have any high hopes for this at all. But I do feel like if I wanted it to be an off-the-shoulder shirt, it might look nice, but let's see. Oh, I think I may have cut the hole a little too big. Wow, I didn't think the hole was that big, but oh, actually, that looks pretty cute as like an off-the-shoulder top. I feel like I didn't cut the hole that big, that's the thing. And this is extremely cropped. Like, this is where my boobs end, pretty much. This is the bottom of my bra right here, where like the waistband is. Alright, let me try and pull these sleeves up and see what happens. Okay, so it looks doable. It's just really loose here. These leggings are real short on my hands. Like, usually, it's not just because I'm used to sleeves being extra long and me being able to wear them like this, like really long and covering my hands, but if you were to wear it all the way up like this, look how short it is. There's so much space on my wrist. However, if you do wear this off the shoulder, it does actually look really cute. Other than that, the sleeves are obviously pretty loose, but because it's an off-the-shoulder top, or if you make it an off-the-shoulder top, it's fine because it kind of just looks like it's supposed to be like that. So I'd say this DIY is actually pretty successful. It's the one DIY that I was so sure wasn't going to look good. So I guess if I have any old pairs of leggings that I don't really like, or the ones from high school that I bought were really cheap and ended up being really see-through if you bend down, I'll probably turn those into shirts like this because this is actually pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. I would probably give this DIY a 7 out of 10 just because it doesn't actually work as a long sleeve top. Maybe because I cut the neck hole a little too big, but I think it looks cuter as an off-shoulder top anyways. Alright, so now that we're done with this, let's go test out the last one, which is the tank top to a bodysuit. Okay, so here's the bodysuit right here, and let's just slip it on and see what it looks like. Which, I'm wearing black, so I don't know if that helps, but I'm just gonna put it on and see what it looks like, and then I'll take off the shorts and we'll see what it really looks like. Okay, so, slipping it on. Alright, it looks like the cut isn't too low when it's stretched out. Looks like I might have to adjust the cutting over here, but so far it looks pretty good. I'm gonna take off my shorts and we're gonna see what it looks like. Okay, so this is the bodysuit and I'm actually really impressed with this. I did fold in the sides over here just because you know how my cutting is, and it never actually rolled up when I stretched it. So it did not look very cute at all, but definitely I would have to say if you do this DIY is that you definitely have to kind of hem down these sides just so that they're not jagged and whatnot. Also, depending on the material of the tank top that you're using, it might fray a lot, so I would definitely recommend that you sew up these parts over here, like fold it under and sew a straight stitch, just so it doesn't look too messy and it looks more refined. The only downfall that I have to say about this is because I did get a larger size tank top that's obviously not my regular size, it's not as form-fitting to my body as I'd want it to be. However, it's not a big issue because simple alterations, all you have to do is just flip it inside out and sew a straight line down here on each side and it's gonna be form-fitting. Like, it's not that big of an issue. Other than that though, like, I'm probably most impressed with this DIY. Like, it's pretty nice. And I know that a lot of high cut type of bodysuits that are higher cut here are in, so if you did want to cut it higher, you could as well, except I don't know, I'm just a granny. I don't really like showing off too much skin nowadays. But yeah, what do you guys think? I'm really impressed with this. I would give this DIY like 9 out of 10 just because it is a little extra work. Alright, so those are all the DIYs that I tested from Pinterest, and I've been dying to test them for the longest time, and I finally did it, and a lot of them were surprisingly pretty good. Especially this bodysuit, probably my favorite one. If you guys do like this, I can definitely make it a series. Just let me know down below and give me a big thumbs up so I know. Also, if you are up for it being a series, feel free to comment some down below, message me on Facebook, link it to me on Instagram, anything like that. It doesn't even have to be a Pinterest DIY. It can be from anywhere on social media because I know nowadays everything gets shared everywhere. Comment down below and let me know if you have had any Pinterest fails. Let me know what happens, what you tried. Just give me the details because I'm pretty sure we've all had lots of Pinterest fails. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, if you want to see weekly videos that are fashion/fun related, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!